Hello and welcome to Segment 5 on Engaging Parents. First and foremost, remember this. It is not the number of parents you have on board, but rather the quality of those parents. So it is not quantity, but quality you are looking for. It is better to have 5 strong, positive, supportive parents than to have 25 people who are marginal at best. The unique role of parents can strengthen your plans for implementation and provide support for what you do in school. While we have some specific activities they can help with, this list is to get you thinking. If the staff is reflecting on personal virtue, we can also take the opportunity at the opening session of the school year to challenge parents to do the same. First, provide them with the overview of VBRD, then pray with them and do the reflection on specific virtues God may be calling them to cultivate. Give them a chance to voice their prayer and reflection experience in the large group. This can inspire parents and give them hope in the challenging ministry of parenting. Make sure you have a good reading resource list available for your parents. The Catholic Know-How from Our Sunday Visitor is entitled Virtues and Discipline and is a simple, concise publication, and there are a number of other resources available through the virtuebase.org website. If your school is planning to survey students, staff, and parents, allow a few good volunteers to assist. Be sure you get the gung-ho parents who will defend your school when criticism sets in on the ball field and on the parking lot at pickup and drop-off times. Have parent volunteers to have book discussions on virtue and restorative discipline in their homes or at school. Find convenient times and locations to hold these groups and use good recommended resources for these groups. Also, perhaps asking parents to have a small group circle on specific virtues the school is working on, maybe before or after school or in the evenings. That way there can be added support at home for the work of the school. Some schools have had one parent per grade volunteer to coordinate activities and virtue showcases for parents of that particular grade level. Parents on the VBRD team should meet to do their own planning and be sure the ideas are first approved by administrators and other team members. It is never a good idea to strike it out on your own as a parent volunteer. So many events and activities need to be taken into consideration, and administrator support is vital to your success. Be sure to get parents willing to encourage your efforts overall. Look for parents who are able to respond effectively to questions about your school community and can actually work to market your school. Many schools find VBRD as a good marketing tool to provide parents a solid understanding of your commitment to Catholic identity and your commitment to restorative discipline as a positive and effective way to address antisocial behaviors. But most importantly, parents should do as we encourage all staff, parents, and students, which is to follow the third guiding principle of VBRD. Commit to being constructive in thought, word, and deed. This challenge is so important in your efforts to find the good in ourselves and in those around us. And this is the most difficult thing to do when we find ourselves in negative conversations. It is helpful to discuss this as a group and come up with thoughtful responses as, let's change the subject, or I'm not sure I agree with that, or are you sure about your facts on this one? For your reflection today, reflect on ways that parents can be involved and to feel effective in their role with the team. Here are 3 reflection questions. First, brainstorm about ways to educate and engage parents in the most effective way using VBRD at home with their children. Second, brainstorm ways parents can support the school efforts to implement VBRD. Third, what will result when parents are strong partners in VBRD? Give your vision for the fruit you will bear in your efforts to strengthen this partnership. This reflection is several questions. It may be helpful to assign different questions to different groups to get a mix of answers to discuss. Thank you.